Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video with Buck. I want to apologize. I have not been around for a few days. She's been a very busy, very busy holiday season, and not just with the family thing and stuff, but with work. I've been out at all hours of the day and night. We've went through this little storm system in the last few days, so there's been no working out videos. And my wife's been off. She's kind of been sleeping down here in the living room. She wasn't feeling so good for a couple days, so I didn't want to disturb her and work out and stuff. So I just literally, um, my workouts have been carrying my pails of salt and doing my rounds like crazy. I have just been working, and I'm even working again tomorrow morning. Just not that. Now I'm going back to regular work right now for a bit. But yeah, little storm systems we had, kind of a couple back to back, really threw me out there, and it really threw off the time that I could have to make videos. But yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. We're a day past New Year's. Even last night I was sitting here and I thought about this. I thought about doing this, and I was so tired and I was so out of it that even at midnight I didn't even realize it was midnight. It was a little later. I looked at the clock and I'm like, wow, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I totally missed New Year's. So it was like last year I had made a New Year's Eve workout video, but this year she just didn't happen anyway. I'm gonna go ahead, jump into my first set. I'm gonna get this done kind of quick tonight because, like I say, this will help me sleep anyways, right? But I do gotta get up early for work, so let's get into her and get this one over with. Dogs, I guess you can kind of see the cat. We got dogs and cats down here, so. Chubby, you're probably not gonna want to be over there. It's not feeling too bad. Last one I did, I had just thrown a bit of extra weight on there, and I might have to again pretty soon. So yeah, I haven't seen much going on in the last couple of days for any kind of real crazy YouTube drama with all the workout community and stuff. I haven't seen anything lately. It's been pretty quiet. The big story was the guy who ran over the other guy with the Tesla, and it was famous influencer. Everybody kind of knows all this stuff. That one I didn't know about those two guys at all. But and the one guy that got ran over, I don't even know how he is. I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen any videos lately. He, I think they said he was in critical condition, but they say, what was that? Christmas Eve or something. It was a few days ago now. But I literally have heard nothing. I haven't went overly looking, but I just haven't heard anything. Same with I like watching Candace Owens when I can. It's been kind of quiet over that way right now too, but Christmas time and stuff, I think everybody's been really busy this year. You guys probably were too. Trubby made it to her chair right behind my camera here. I have this extra chair that I bought. I was going to use it for myself. And it turned out it really wasn't comfortable for me. So I took this chair and I moved it over here in front of my closet door just to get out of the way for the time being, and I was going to get rid of it. And ever since, my one cat, Trubby, I guess she's our only female cat now, and she climbed that chair. She's on it now. I'll turn the camera around slowly and show you guys. Excuse me. Yeah. Trubby has been living on this chair behind me. Got my leg back there. There you go. All my work clothes and my stuff. That's all the stuff you guys don't see behind this camera usually. Got Nova down here moving the camera legs around on my tripod. But there's Trub. She has cleaned that chair, and it is hers. So I just go ahead and I put my camera right here, right in front of her chair, and boom, just like that. That's where I've always put it. And then we got our workout spot. See, I just thought I would show you that. It's kind of cool. That's her, but that's her chair. She's claimed it, and I'm gonna let her keep that chair. It's like a nice big throne, sits up off the ground floor, right? And it's comfortable, it's padded, so she sleeps on that. It's nice and comfy, and it's right beside the heater, literally. So, perfect place to sleep in the winter, right? When the heat's on, it's a nice warm corner for her. I don't know, I haven't made up my mind tonight, guys, if I'm gonna do just a chest workout, or if I'm gonna do that usual one that I've been doing with its arms and chest. I might just wait and do arms tomorrow night or the night after, see how late I work tomorrow. But maybe kind of leaning towards that, where I might just work on my chest tonight and shoulders and call her a day. But it is nice to, I've been, I want to say like the last 3 nights especially, I've really been feeling guilty about not doing anything. So tonight, as it's getting later and later, I'm sitting here, and again, even tonight, I was family stuff, family dinner and that, you know, so, and woke up, went to work at 3 in the morning, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just literally all over the place right now, which is fine, but, you know, that's when it can affect your workout, right? When you're all over. Well, that's okay. Like I said, I'll do this and it'll help me sleep, because I slept through the day a little bit after being up at 3. I got up at 3 and I worked from like 5 till 10 or something. 4:30 till 10, you know, time I get fueled up and put my salt on and everything. And yeah, and I was out yesterday too, and I'd done it. And this morning, yeah, we actually had a couple inches of snow in spots. So I had to re-push everything, shovel all my hand shoveling spots, do all the salting. Now I'm talking, I can't remember if that was 2 or 3. I'm gonna call that 2 and do a third one. Set to 10 tonight. I think that was legit the 3rd one. I was gonna do 4 of those tonight anyways. Oh, my kettlebell still inside. Okay. As you can see, Nova's still here, growing. My little left arm injury I've had going on. The other day I picked her up so I could weigh her, and it really hurt my arm when I was picking her up. She's so heavy. She's, 116 pounds now. 116-pound baby monster. Baby monster. Baby monster. Yeah, as it turns out, I was just looking, my big kettlebells are still outside. So we'll just use our dumbbells tonight for our shoulders. And something I haven't done for a long time is flies. These will be a bit lighter than what I usually do if I do flies. But we're just going to do them tonight just to get a chest workout in. First, I'm going to go ahead and do one more set of bench presses though. 10 minutes. Squeaking when I was lifting on one side was a little loose. That little squeaking noise was throwing me off. I was like, what is that? Yeah, let me get a quick shot of water, you guys. Been kind of both a blessing and a curse missing the last few days of working out, because it does let that arm kind of go for a couple days to heal up without doing anything. But at the same time, I feel really bad about not working out for a few days. Yeah, so that's about 120 pounds on that bar. These are only 30 pounds. They're the biggest ones I have for these style dumbbells. Unless I just make my big ones, right, and put the other weight on. Usually for flies are around 50 pounds each. So this would be quite a bit different. Let's kind of go slow and do the extras. Yeah, if I'm going to do just a chest night, I'll throw flies back in for tonight. Oh, that arm still hurts. Set of 15 of those. I really was hurting that arm just doing that too. It sucks that thing just takes so long to heal. Do you want outside, Trevor? just taking a lot longer. The older you get, the longer it takes to heal, eh? I do have a video I'll be making soon. New bonsai video for you guys coming out real soon too. Bonsai trees. I was saying I came from a family dinner tonight. It is so hard to work out on a full stomach. Oh, I don't ever recommend that. It's just so much harder. So yeah, that's 2 of those, and we'll do 1 more set of those flies. Then I think I'm gonna hit the shoulders. That'll be kind of a good little chest night for us ordinary, average, older dudes, eh? One thing I didn't mention about tonight, absolutely freezing cold outside. Literally nuts. So, before this video came on, I passed out for a little on the couch, a food coma, and when I came to, even though my heat was on, it was kind of cold. It's so cold outside. So I blocked the front of my front door to keep it a little warmer in here, put my big overalls at the bottom. I turned up my heat, and then just before I started doing this, I turned the heat down because I know you'll just die. And sure enough, now I'm almost a little too warm again, even though it's so cold. But yeah, get moving, right? But when I was passing out of the couch, that's when all of a sudden your body starts to cool down when you fall asleep, right? So it got really cold. This does definitely feel better though again, instantly. I should have just done one last night or the night before, like I said. Even a few nights before that, but it was just too busy with work. That's one thing this time of the year. I can get a whole week that's quiet with nothing. Or I can have a whole week where it's absolutely crazy. And unlike the summer where sometimes you're driving yourself right into the ground. By the end of the day, you're just dead, crawling the door. But at least you have every night to have the exact same routine in the summer, so you can fit your little workout in there, right? Whereas this time of the year, sometimes it's like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do 1 more set of flies. some old movie playing on my TV right now. I don't even know what it is, one of those ones from the 50s or something, some old one. Can't really have it, or I can't really, you guys won't really hear it because I have the volume turned down, right? But I can hear it just a little bit, so I can still half watch it, but just in case there's music, you know, YouTube is. Got everything turned down, right? It's one of these horror movies where some asteroid thing crashed to Earth and there's something going on. At least this one's in color. But it doesn't look too bad, actually. It's not like, you know, some of them are just really horrible. You can't, they're unwatchable. This one's not bad. Okay, so the difference tonight is my big kettlebells are still outside from working on my legs, and so rather than bringing them in and using kettlebells that are freezing cold, I'm just going to use the dumbbells for my shoulders tonight. But we'll go ahead and get a first set of those in too. Oh, excuse me. Oh, like I said, literally doing this on a big full belly, man. So hard to get motivated that way. First set in, feeling those. Let me tell you, I am today. I love this, especially this left. It's crazy. What I see, so tomorrow's Friday. I see Monday and Tuesday it starts to kind of warm up a bit into next week. Next week a little warmer. I didn't see too much snow, so that's good. I'll be working at a factory anyways for the next couple of weeks doing a demo job, so. But yeah, while I'm doing the demo, if we get snow or ice, I'm gonna have to stop and go and do that anyways, right? But it looks like I don't see any more like systems, like little storm snow bombs or anything. I don't see any coming right now, but that could change tomorrow too. And there could be one coming in a few days. You never know. Never know. Okay, well, let's get our second set of those in. I know I did 4 sets on the bench press, but normally I stick to 3 sets. And so for these other things I am, especially with my left just being a little bit more agitated tonight again, eh? She's been well worked the last few days. toys. Go group ones. This is a very old movie that I have on over there because I just looked and there was a guy wearing a fireman's hat, and it was one of those really, really old style fireman's hat. I haven't seen when I was a kid. They used to have some of those really old ones still hanging on the walls and stuff from the old days. So I haven't seen one for a while. And of course, they're all shiny and everything in this movie. But he's got the white one on. Must be the chief. The rest of them are black. The helmets. Sometimes it was like that too. Sometimes, you know, you'd have red and or yellow. But in Canberra, where I grew up, the chief, I think the chief had a white hat. And I know all the other ones were black. Well, the regular firemen had black helmets. And that's kind of funny. That's exactly what that was on this movie. I'm pretty sure the chief in Canberra was white. Again, that's going back a long time ago now for Buck. Starts to be hard to remember that. Going outside Dova? 1 minute, guess. But yeah, guys, I'll be watching. I haven't really seen. I did see, like I said, that clavicular guy when he ran over this other dude. I seen everybody, like John Bravo making videos about that. I believe even Greg Doucette did, you know, a bunch of those guys. And other than that, there was something else that Greg had covered the other day, I think. But it wasn't something that really caught my attention, so I hadn't really seen it. Plus I've been busy, so it's been hard to watch, but I haven't seen any of the good stuff come up lately we can discuss, eh? But let's see. Same with Mike there, with Dr. Mike. I haven't really seen anything in the last week or so. It's also been Christmas, so right? And I could have missed something, but maybe there is something good, so don't take my word for it. Well, let's get that last set in so we can wrap her up. We're at 29 minutes, so not bad. We got a few lifts in for a half-hour workout, eh? Hear that kicker? The kicker. Hear that kicker heating on? I mean, heater kicking on, right? Yeah, so I'll get this last set done before this thing kills me. And I mean that jokingly, it's only my heater, but you know, YouTube, I'll probably get thrown in jail for saying my heater's gonna do that to me, just joking. Literally, I just mean because it'll get so hot that it'll, you know, it's like, oh. But yeah, those guys just have retarded rules sometimes. It's kind of, some of it really is actually literally retarded. It's stupid when it comes to something like that, right? If you're gonna get in trouble for something like that, that's literally stupid. But it is what it is, isn't it? Okay, guys, thanks for joining me again on another workout, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Like I say, it's going to be another big day. Maybe we'll get a little arm work out in tomorrow night. And I do got these upcoming bonsai videos. I'm not even going to tell you the story yet. I'll just wait for the videos, but those are going to be good. So anyways, once again, I hope that everybody had really good, happy holidays, and peace and love to everybody in the world tonight. You guys all take it easy, and I'll see you at work tomorrow. Later, guys.